Serenity? Come on, little. Stinky peel. Is that you, Nate? Your work shirt's right there. It's been there for like ever. I left my contact case yesterday upstairs in my makeup, well, in my bedroom. So last night that I took off my contacts, I had already pulled one out and I was like, oh crap, where am I gonna put my contacts, dumbass? So I have to put them in this container. So that way I don't lose them. Hi, you guys. Happy San Valentin. It's raining and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Don't mind Zeke boy. He's on a mission. I have to go to the store. I gotta go and get a few little things for tomorrow for the kids' gifts that I'm missing. Well, actually, I'm just missing a few things for one thing for hubby and then for Serenity. But I also think I might have to get some stuff for the barbecue because we are having a barbecue. Well, not us, but the club is. I don't know at what time or where or what, so I need to ask Michael what I need to buy to take because we always have to take something, right? So, my hair's all wet. Believe it or not, I showered since way earlier. But since I wrapped it up in a chongo, it's like I had it all wrapped. It stays wet forever. Like, I'm not even lying. It will stay like that for the longest time. Wet. Hi, Sarah. Hi, girlie. So I had, this year we didn't make a box for Jaden for Valentine's Day because we just got him his dinosaur container that he wanted. Plus his teacher was going to gift them a bag already with like goodies in it for them. So instead of that, I was like, you know what? They're having a party at the end of the day. So I was like, I'll just make some cupcakes. So why not? So that's what I ended up doing. I bought some stuff to make cupcakes. This thing smells good. I bought some stuff to make cupcakes, and then I baked them last night when I got off live, and then when I went this morning I got up and I frosted them. I think I'm gonna blow dry my hair right away. Great. So now I'm getting ready really fast because hubby went and got the kids. Hi Trisha. Zeke boy, what are you doing back there, boy? Is my blow dryer in here? My regular blow dryer? It's right here. Never mind. Don't mind Zeke boy. Here. He likes to play with Michael's inhaler. A mess everywhere. So I'm gonna blow dry my hair really fast so that way I don't have to do nothing to it. But it's raining, you guys. I told Michael, I said I want to start a little fire on our fire pit that we have in the backyard. I could put up like our little tent thingy, the canopy thing, and start a fire, get some marshmallows. I'm having a good day, honestly, not too bad. Just gonna have to go run around really fast. It's really fast. Let me blow dry my hair. I'm using my Boxer blow dryer, you guys. Just like the regular blow dryer. And let me tell you, I absolutely love this blow dryer. It works so good. And you know what I love about it? That it doesn't make my hair all frizzy. Love it. So instead of using the blowout brush, I just use this. I mean, I could use a blowout brush, but I'm not trying to do all that. Because I'm gonna end up curling it anyway, so it literally makes my hair not be frizzy at all. Izzy is trying to get out the door. Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants. I've already took him out a few times, and he comes right back. And he could get out. He could get out and get in. The problem is right by the bathroom, I put his baby bassinet there. Because I was cleaning the house. So I moved it because I got rid of all the toys that we had down there, and I put my vanity desk upstairs, my vintage one. So he can't get out. He gets stuck right there. So he keeps going in and out. I've already took him out a few times, and then he comes right back. Where am I from? I am from New Mexico. I was born in Houston, Texas, but I was majority of my life New Mexico, Santa Fe, New Mexico. But I live right now, I live in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. It's literally right in between Santa Fe and Albuquerque, New Mexico. Technically, Rio Rancho basically is Albuquerque, New Mexico, if you ask me. But I live on the north side. I live in the new side of Rio Rancho, like the newer community. Yes, hi. Did you guys see my hat yesterday? A lot of you guys were messaging me, asking me where you could get it from. And I was so sad to tell you guys that they were sold out. Literally, they were supposed to do their drop today, and they were sold out since yesterday, which only can mean that everybody that was on VIP bought out everything they had. I was so sad because I really wanted the pink cap. They don't do restocks. Everything is limited edition. Oh, Kimmy, it's Love Shack. The Love Shack theme. Con las flores, like the little flowers and stuff. Like, I'll show you what I mean. But it's Love Shack. They actually have a whole brand, but it's so expensive, girl. Like, I'm not even lying. Just even the cups. They're actual cups that like, they're kind of like Stanley cups. Well, it is a Stanley cup. They did a collab with Stanley Love Shack. They were I think like $80 for one cup. But anyways, they have like a whole website, the Love Shack brand, and they sell like everything, like bouquet, literally everything, with the bows and the flowers and all that. I was gonna get some chair covers for my kitchen dining table. And I think they want like $700. It's just insane. super expensive, but you can find like the coquette stuff anywhere. You can find it anywhere. You just have to kind of look around. You'll find the print at least. And the print is more like the flowers, the lace, and the bows, like you said. But I'll show you. A ver, Papa. Excuse me. Let me show you. I have some stuff that I found at 5 and Below. This is like coquette or Love Shack. It's anything that has like this kind of print with the flowers. That's what it basically is. I got all this at 5 and Below. Super cute, right? And then I got these little peeling foot masks. But I got all that from 5 and Below. And then I got this one too, to hang up all your jewelry, like your necklaces and stuff. The only thing I haven't been able to get my hands on is the same material, the same theme. It's gold, and it's like an actual container to put all your perfumes in it. Oh, it's so cute. Can't find it. Sold out. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it. I'm so sad about it. And I sure as fucking gonna go and pay no $50 to $60 because people want to be petty like that and sell it like that when they're only freaking $10. Like, you have to be on some greedy ass shit, bro. Like I'm not even lying. Like, who the hell is okay with burning people like that? Like, you bought it for fucking $10, $12, I think, and then you're selling them for that much. Is insane. Like, you are a fucking ugly person. And why the fuck are you buying more than one? If you only need one, then leave the rest for everybody else. The fuck you doing buying 4, 5, 6? Don't leave anybody the opportunity to get one, and then they go and tax fucking $50, $60. Like, that's some bullshit. That's some petty ass bullshit. Are you trying to get him out?
I'm gonna use the bathroom for pee really fast, and then I'll get him out.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that, to be honest. Anyways, it's raining outside and I'm so happy. Hubby brought me some beautiful, beautiful flowers. He goes to this flower shop, you guys, in Albuquerque. Like, literally goes all the way into Albuquerque to get them. And it's not like a big old flower shop. It's like, it's a couple, and they sell them. They have like the front part of their house, they turned it into a flower shop. And bro, they have the most beautiful flowers ever. So he went today to go pick up mine and Serenity's flowers. He took them upstairs. I gotta bring them down here. But they're so beautiful and they last forever. Those ones do last forever. It's sunny. Ooh, it's raining over here. Hi, Claire from the UK. Hi, thank you for the stars. How's the weather where you guys are at? Because it's literally raining over here. Okay, so remember I told you guys that when I do my makeup, I literally do my moisturizing lotion or whatever lotion I use. This time I'm using baby lotion. And then I put on my foundation like as soon, like ASAP. Since I'm going to Ulta, I'm finally gonna be able to restock on my foundation. I didn't, Lori, but I did follow, but I don't know if I got anything on Instagram, to be honest. But I didn't see. Or maybe I just haven't gone into my Instagram, to be honest. I don't really go on there that much. So now that I do my foundation, I love for my foundation to look basically like lotion. Like, I want that shit to look like it's literally I don't have no foundation on. I don't like my foundation to look cakey, warm, and sunny in Houston, Texas. I need to go. Just had the pleasure of being born there. Don't really know much of it. All I know is that I was born in Harris Hospital. That's all I know. I have 3 brothers that live in Tucson, Arizona. Well, I think 3 because one of them has been in prison forever. He doesn't get out till 2032. But sometimes they move him around because he'd be fucking around and getting in trouble. Oh, on Facebook? No, I didn't see. I haven't really been on Facebook till right now, and I didn't even like squirrel or anything like that. I literally just went straight to live because I've been busy. And I was doing the cupcakes, and then I had to take them to the school and all that. So see, I feel like if I do my foundation like this, where I literally put on my lotion on my face or my moisturizer, and then I go in straight with the foundation, it kind of sinks into my skin like lotion, especially when I use my hands. I feel like when you use beauty blenders and brushes to do your foundation. Yeah, are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you, bye. Whenever I do the beauty blender or the brush, I literally truly feel like it kind of just, for one, the beauty blender just absorbs all the foundation. You're wasting it, okay? Literally, straight up, you're wasting it. And then when you use a brush, I truly feel like the brush just kind of pushes the foundation around your face. It doesn't really sink into your skin. So obviously, I don't know I really don't care what anybody says. I know for a fact, before everybody started getting all bougie and using brushes and all this shit, we used to use our fingers and never had a problem with it, ever, actually. So I think it does way better. It literally sinks into your face, like it goes in every little hole, or I don't know if you have deep pores or if you have any scarring or that. So I like to do that with my fingers, and then with the beauty blender just to push it more in. I kind of try not to wet my brush as much. I just push it back in there to make sure it's all smoothed out evenly. It's a little bit harder with my damn nails, but try it, you guys, because I swear it literally makes your foundation look like you just don't have any foundation on. I mean, I could add more and more and more, and it still looks like that. I do my hands too. Yes, girl, you know what's so crazy is like everybody acts all brand new. Like, you know damn well, before everybody started becoming MUAs and influencers and all this shit, everybody used to use their hands. Like, who remember the eyeshadow palettes that used to come with that little brush? Wasn't even a brush, it was like a sponge, and you had to use that for eyeshadow. Like, you know damn well, I mean, if you're my age, you grew up with those. You grew up with those kind of eyeshadows that came with a little sponge brush. Let's not forget about the eyeliner. We never used liquid eyeliner for a crease like that. Like the tail of your liner was so fucking sharp you could literally shank a bitch. No, girl, we used a pencil. How the hell are you ever gonna have a pencil look that sharp? Not gonna happen. You got him, Titi? Hold on, let me see if he's stuck. Cause I don't hear him no more. Bobby, come on. Did you pull him out or he got out?
I didn't pull him out.
He got out. From the little hole. Come on. He was over there by the window. You know what's so funny, you guys? You guys are gonna probably think we're weird. But Michael swears that that Ezekiel is my dog, Troubles. You guys know that unfortunately we had to put our dog down 2 weeks before I had the baby. Literally 2 weeks before I had Zeke, I had to put my dog down. Hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I'm not even lying. So Michael says that the baby is Troubles. So Michael used to do a thing with the dog where he would like pretend like he was crying, like howl, like a howling kind of thing, and then Troubles would start doing the same thing, like if he was crying. And his favorite spot was that front window. He would go to the front window and he would put his little paws and his head and he would sit there till we came back from wherever we were, or if he heard somebody driving up, he would run and he would sit right there. That's where he goes now, you guys. Like, Zeke literally goes over there now. Look, Papa. Zeke. Puppy. Ben. Ben. Ben pa acá. He doesn't want to. Here, Papa. Anyways, so Michael swears that that Troubles came back as the baby. But he does certain things that I can honestly say that does remind me of my dog. And I'm like, wait, it's kind of creepy. I used Q-tips for eyeshadow back in the day. Really? Well, one time I went to jail for 4 days. And all the girls in there would use colored pencils. They would dip them in water and they would use that as eyeliner and lip liner. Or the Kool-Aid packs. And then obviously for hairspray for their hair, they would use lotion. I learned a few little things in those 4 days that I was there. Crazy, believe it or not. Which, you know what sucked about that whole situation? That I was in there for no valid reason. I mean, they had a valid reason, but what I got charged for didn't even make sense because I was a minor myself. So, like, meaning I wasn't, well, obviously I went to county jail. I didn't go to juvie. But what I mean as a minor is, like, I wasn't 21 to be able to buy alcohol. And that's why I went to jail, because I had a big ol' ass party. And since I was, basically, it was my house. And I had a bunch of people there that were underage too. I had to go to jail for that shit. And then it was the weekend, so I couldn't go to court right away. So it sucked because basically when I did finally go to court, they had to dismiss it because I wasn't 21 to even buy alcohol. I just had a big ol' ass party. And I took the blame for that shit. I had to because it was my house. Then papas. Then. You guys, me and Michael were talking about this yesterday because hubby went and got a fresh cut yesterday. He went to cut his hair yesterday. And he was saying that his barber raised his price, right? Can somebody please tell me how anybody could ever think, especially as a man, how could you ever think it's okay to charge a man, or even boys, $45 for a haircut plus a tip? That's fucking insane. I don't care what anybody says. That is insane. And I think it's more insane that you would do that when in all reality, you know that majority of your clients that are men and children come once a week. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my husband, you know, hubby, he goes once a week for a fresh cut. Once a week. But $45 and then you want a tip on top of that is insane, dude. Like, what the hell? And men's hair grows super fast because obviously, like, hubby gets a fade. He gets a razor fade. And I feel like, obviously, the more you cut it, the more your hair grows faster. But I'm like, dude, even for Zeke, I take Zeke somewhere else. He used to go to Jaden and Zeke. Zeke just got one haircut so far. But Jaden used to go over there with hubby, too, because they really like, you know, the guy does a really good job. But what the fuck, dude? You're insane, $45. So I take him to this other place, and this girl does really amazing, like really amazing, and she charges $35 plus a tip, which is not bad. I mean, but $35 is still a lot. I got charged $35 for Zeke's haircut, and Zeke, all they did was trim the length with shears. They didn't use clippers. They used the shears to like trim the length on it, and then they used the clippers to line him, like do his sideburns and around his ear and the back, like to line him up. $35 for that, bro. Like, that shit's insane. Like, And I know that everybody's excuse is like, oh, well, the prices went up and materials went up. But as a barber, you don't change the blade to your clippers that often. You don't. Like, you know, a nail tech, they use everything freshly new for each person. You know, the tips to the nails, the little fucking buffers. I mean, everything they use is brand new every time they have a new client. But as for the barbers, they're basically disinfecting their clippers, so they're not replacing it as often as everyone else does their stuff. I don't know. I just think that's crazy, dude. Like, honestly, like, there's no way. And I kind of agree with hubby with what he said. He said, like, ever since COVID happened, everybody felt like they were entitled to raising their prices just because everything went up. But for example, there's some companies that it didn't even affect their business in any way on the items or what they use for their business, and they still raised their prices, and that's fucked up, man. Like, no wonder, you know what hubby said? No wonder all these fucking kids are running around with fucking froze and perms and don't even cut their hair anymore. Like Junior. Junior's hair is super long. He doesn't want to cut it. And Michael's like, no wonder. Like, he was saying it as a joke because, you know, the new style for the boys right now is the long hair. They perm it, or if they have natural curly hair, and it's super long on top. I mean, that's the style.
Come on.
Look at Titi. Go ahead, Titi. Get him. I covered it. Sorry, guys. She's not ready, so she's helping me watch him because I have to go. And I mean, he wasn't crying or anything, but
He's all laying down on your couch.
he's gonna want to take a nap because it's been a minute. Then you have the Slayy'z that got laser. Oh, lazier, yes. Oh, let me tell you another thing that is so crazy, okay? So I know, I mean, if you've never dealt with this, then you'll never understand. But if you ever gotten your car custom painted, then you'll understand. If you've never gotten a car custom painted, then you have no clue, so you just wouldn't get it. But I know for the longest time, the number one problem with a lot of people getting their cars custom painted or even wrapped is the number one thing is the car will stay at the shop for months, even years, bro. Why? Because whatever reason, they have a car after a car after car after car. So your car just sits there forever and forever and forever, right? I promise you, that's like the number one problem, especially like if you have a lowrider, whatever. Like that's what we deal with, you know. And that's always been the problem. Even me when I custom painted my DeVille, my Cadillac DeVille. I don't know. Dad had it. He said it's down there. I just made him one. If we rock him, he'll probably fall asleep. My car took forever not with my homie, my first homie that painted it the first time. I mean, he was amazing. It was in and out. But when it went to this other guy kept playing games and didn't want to, like, it took forever. I finally got my car back, but it was just a mission. But nowadays, all of a sudden, the same people that used to take forever to paint fucking cars and do all this shit, now they're on it. But you want to know why they're on it now? Because now they do TikTok videos. So now they want to push out more videos so that way they could get more followers, they could get more viewers, they could make money. But that's kind of fucked up that's the only reason why you decided you were going to do your job now. Because you want fucking clout. That shit is so fucking like insane to me, because regardless of TikTok or Facebook or going live or posting your work, you should have always been like that. That's crazy to me that the only reason why they do their job now is because they want to record it and post it on social media. Because before they didn't give a shit and they would keep cars for fucking months and years. But now all of a sudden they're finishing cars left and right and doing content left and right. And it's like, damn, dude, like that's all it took was for you to get involved with social media to actually care to do your job now. Because in all reality, you could have been having a big following already or even had a big clientele because of your work. You know, your work speaks for itself. But in all reality, instead of that, you had cars sitting in your garage for fucking months and years. So yeah, that shit is so messy and shady. Imagine you guys going and getting your car custom painted and then you pay up front full, like the full amount that they asked for, and your car sits there for over a year? What the hell? Hell no. It's been a minute since I've dealt with anything like that because obviously my other car, I don't use it anymore. That's going to be Serenity's car, my other Cadillac. Unless we find her something else and she don't want it, then that my other car has been paid off forever. But if she don't get that one, then I was originally planning on just painting it a solid black and selling it because it's a really good car. But now that we're gonna start painting my lowrider, because you guys know I've had a project car that we got, I think like the summer before last. And it's getting painted. But I'm not even tripping that it's not going to get done because, like I said, everybody's on it now. Everybody's on it now. But before it was very stressful, man. Even like the person that was painting my car the last time, he went and dropped off my car at the house and took off and didn't leave my freaking rims, which the 24-inch rims that were on those were actually hubbies that he had on his Charger before he went to prison. And he kept playing games, bro. Like, he really kept playing games, didn't want to give it back. So, literally, all it took for him to give him back was finding out that hubby was about to get out of prison. And like that, he went and took him to the house right away. And now I'm just like, I really don't. Hope I don't have to deal with anything like that. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry. I'm so happy it's raining. Do you guys have plans? Do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Or you don't celebrate it at all? Or do you guys celebrate but don't celebrate on Valentine's Day because, you know, it's very hectic? It's, you know, super busy everywhere. Do you guys go or you wait? For example, hubby always brings me and Serenity roses for Valentine's Day. He always does it the day before. He gets them the day before and then brings them. And then me and hubby celebrate either the day after or the weekend after because it's crazy, like very busy. So let's see. I didn't realize that they were going to have a 3-day weekend, though, because then we could have went somewhere and took off for the weekends. Anyway, so yesterday that we went to go eat at Wix, you guys. I freaking love their waffles. Whenever we were leaving, so remember I was telling you guys that, you know, that I've been looking for a vehicle and I kind of stopped after everything that happened at the Cadillac dealership. So I fell in love with the new car, bro. Oh my God. At first when we pulled up into the driveway at Wix and I seen like this car and I told hubby, I said, oh my God, like look how beautiful that SUV is. But it wasn't a Denali. It wasn't an Escalade. It was nothing like that. And at first we couldn't tell what it is because it was legit like all blacked out. Dude, it was... Anyways, I think I want to get that now. So bad. Gotta try to find one though. And I think it has that one for sure has the the 3 rows because I went and I kind of started looking around to see if I could find any. And they have the same, that one comes in like the long one, a longer version, and then a shorter version as well. So I think that that's what I'm going to try to get instead of what I originally wanted to get. But, oh, dude, that shit is dark. Oh my God, I know why. I know why. I'm using my black eyeliner instead of my actual brow stuff. My dumbass. I was wondering why it looked so dark. Look at. Imagine hubby would be like, is this a prank? Because it's so black. No mames. What the hell? Because I have 2 of them. I have that one, which is for to do an eyeliner. And then I have this one. This one's for my eyebrows. But my dumbass used the wrong one. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys are commenting, it doesn't show me the comments. I tell my hubby save a penny where you can. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I think it's crazy. Like, it's super busy. And honestly, like, I don't like to go out and have, like, even if we go have just dinner. I don't like to go and it be super packed where it's so fucking loud, bro. Like, you can't even enjoy your food because it's so loud because it's packed with so much people. So I don't mind waiting. I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real. At the end of the day, you should be getting loved every day, not just on Valentine's Day. So IKEA. Yes, the 3rd row seats are amazing. My Hemi Durango, I absolutely love that vehicle. I regret so much selling it. But I only sold it because I was very traumatized that we had to buy a new transmission for it. So once we bought a new transmission, I traded it in for my Cadillac. But I regret it so much. I loved that one. That one was all like black on black, like everything black. Hi, Irene. So I do miss it. But have you guys seen the new Kias? The cars? Dude, the whole inside of the car is pink. Like, obviously not the seats, but like all the lighting on the inside is pink. And I don't know how true this is, but supposedly the car talks to you and everything when you turn it on. You can have it have like a male voice or a girl voice, but I don't know if that's real. I kind of think that might be fake. But the whole inside of the car being pink, that's for real, for real. That's real. It's so pretty. I feel like a lot of the cars that are not luxury cars, like obviously like the Cadillacs, the Navigation, the Lincoln Navigators, Lexus, Mercedes, all of that is very luxury. Like, honestly, I don't think that the Denali's are very luxury as the other, like a Cadillac and all that. I don't think that Denali's are luxury. They're just as expensive as one, but they're not luxury like those. But I feel like a lot of the other vehicles that are not luxury cars they're making them to where they look luxury and they're nice and way cheaper. The only thing is, the only reason why I want an SUV again is because it's hard when we're going somewhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all fit in hubby's truck. So normally if we're going somewhere, we go in the truck, and then, or now that my son, obviously he drives, he takes the boys with him, and then Serenity and the baby and Jaden unless Jaden goes with Junior and Nathaniel, they go in my car and we meet up. Anywhere we go as a family, we take both cars. So it's not really a problem anymore. I honestly kind of don't even want to buy a car because like my CTS that I have now, literally I was thinking of just paying it off because I really don't owe much. All I owe is 10 grand, you guys. So I was really thinking of just paying it off and not having a car payment anymore. Because my car payment is $600 a month. But I chose for my car payment to be that high so I could pay it faster. I mean, I bought that car when we first bought the house, so I was able to pay it off that fast. And I could have paid it off sooner, but I just never paid extra payments on it. I just paid what it was. So I kind of was like, what if I just pay it off and then just start saving those $600 that I'm going to pay every month? I won't have to pay it anymore and I could just invest in something else. Because in all reality, anytime that I go anywhere with the kids, you guys, my older ones don't go with me anymore. Like Serenity doesn't really go with us anymore, or Junior. It's just Jaden and Ezekiel. And Nathaniel's always at work. I did, Irene, thank you. I did find it, but it was for Albuquerque. I wanted to send some flowers for my mom for tomorrow. But that one says Albuquerque, so I was like, I don't know if they'll ship to like 2 deliveries in Santa Fe. Because some of the websites that I found to do a delivery in Santa Fe tomorrow, they come in a box, and I don't want them to come in a box. Like, I want them to come in a pretty vase, like the ones that you sent me, Irene. So Irene has sent me in the past floral, like a bouquet of flowers or anything like that. And because she's in Texas, you guys, Irene's in Texas, and she's sent me some flowers. And they're so pretty, like they literally came in a vase. And I was trying to find the card because I saved the card, but right now my room is a mess, so I have no idea where it is. What the hell? Okay. I don't know where it's at, so that's why I asked her if she could tell me the website that she used. Because all the other ones that I found in Santa Fe, they deliver in a box, and then you have to pull them out of the box and put them in a vase. And I don't want that. Like, I want my mom to get like an actual vase. Only because I don't know if my stepdad's going to get her anything or not. And my mom doesn't live here. She lives in Santa Fe. If I could drive out there and do it, I would just do it. But, girl, I live like an hour and a half away. I might just have my brother go and buy some at Albertsons and take them to her for me. Every year I do that, but normally like I might just have my brother go. But this time I was trying to see if I could just order them. Like, my brother will go to the store and then he'll FaceTime me and show me what they have. And then I'll pick whatever it is. And then normally my brother always wants to like jump in on that shit. He's like, I'll go halfers with you. No, sir. I'm just playing. I'm like, no, it's okay. You could just tell her that it's from both of us, but it's kind of like you're going to jump in on my idea. They don't deliver to Santa Fe. I don't know, because the website, the thing that you sent me says Albuquerque. That's the only reason why I thought they didn't. Literally, that's the only reason why I didn't check. Well, I went on the website and I looked at the flowers and all that. But it said Albuquerque, so I didn't even try to see if it would. Do you think it would? Because those flowers are so pretty, you guys. Every flower arrangement that Irene has sent me, beautiful. Super beautiful. I gotta go. And then over here, anybody know where I could get floral paper? Like, I don't want to just go buy gift paper. I want like actual floral paper, which I should have just ordered some from Amazon, but I didn't. So I want to go and buy some, but I want it to be actual floral paper for the gifts that I'm doing for the kids and hubby. But I don't know where to go and get some. I gotta kind of Google. You would think that I would know all this shit since I've already been living here going on 6 years, but I don't. And what I actually need the floral paper. I know that a lot of people on TikTok, the way they do it, they use like the gift paper that they sell at Walmart and stuff, but I don't want that shit. I want actual real floral paper. So I'm trying to see if I could find like a floral supply store. I'm gonna go as soon as hubby gets here, which he should be here in like the next 15 minutes. Because he had to go pick up Junior and then Jaden. I think I want to see how excited Jaden is. Hi, Claire. Claire from England. From a florist. Can I just go into any florist and they'll sell me the paper? Or no? I mean, I gotta get flowers too anyways, but I just didn't think they would. I thought about it, but I honestly thought they wouldn't sell me paper. That's why I was trying to find like an actual supply, like find some vendors, but I don't know where they would have any vendors out here. I think maybe the fabric store. Girl, we don't have a fabric store. Let me tell you, I've been on a mission because I'm working on this project that I'm making something, and I need to get some teddy bear looking fabric. So I just found out that Joann's closed forever. What the hell? Which sucks because now the only places you could get fabric from is Walmart's fucking weak ass little 1.5, not even half a section of an aisle of the fabric they sell, and Hobby Lobby as well. They're probably going to be the biggest selection you have, and they don't have much. I went there yesterday. So I went to Joann's last week when I was buying hubby's gift for his birthday because it's right next to the tool store that I went to. And I walked over there with the baby and Jaden because I was like, I'm not going to get in the car and then drive to the other side of the freaking parking lot. So we just walked over there. And when I got there, I was like, wait, what the hell? What is this? It was like one of those stores, like they converted it into this store where they have like these tables all over, and it has like a bunch of different random stuff in it. And everything that's in that pile of whatever it is, it could be clothes or shoes or bags or whatever, it's $2, $5, like it's one of those now. I'm like, what the hell? What happened to Joann's? Which is so crazy because one of my lives, I was talking about Joann's, and somebody in the comments literally said, they're like, they still have a Joann's, because I had made a comment that I needed to go to Joann's. And somebody in the comments was saying, literally, they're like, I think they closed all the Joann's. And I was like, no, girl, no. Because, you know, I think I know it all. But sure enough, no more Joann's. And I'm like, why would they do that? Because I know for a fact that there is a lot of women out there and men that shop at Joann's. Like, what? So now you have to order everything online or see what you find at the little small section at Walmart and Hobby Lobby. So now the best thing that I can do is go to a Goodwill and see if I could find a teddy bear that I really like. Like, for example, I love the color to this one. So this would be perfect. And just pull it apart and use this for the project, like use the fabric for the project I'm doing. But I don't want to do that to my bear. Like, this is my bear. I love this bear so much because I feel like it's so simple, but it gives like very like 90s bear. Love it. But imagine me butchering it just to use the fabric. I could never. So I'm going to go to Goodwill and see if I could find another bear that's big enough for me to butcher and use the fabric for what I'm doing. I feel horrible, like, oh my God, you evil person. How dare you? How dare you do that to your bear? My bad. Smokey the bear. We have a little material store here. Lucky girl, we don't have nothing, well, that I know of. We don't have, all we had was Joann's. No Joann's no more, bro. Like, what the hell? Which I honest to God, you guys, I don't know why they closed it. Because I know that right now, like ever since COVID happened, I know for a fact that there so much people became crafters due to COVID, and they started, their own hustles. They started making masks, or they started making blankets. I mean, there's so much stuff that a lot of people started doing after COVID. So I'm kind of very mind blown that they would do that, but I don't know. And I don't know any other place here in Rio Rancho unless you guys know. And J-Lo, you know what's so crazy, girl, is that the lady that helped me at Hobby Lobby, she's the one that came up with the idea. She was like, you should just go to a Goodwill and see if they have any teddy bears, and if you like the color of their fabric, just, take out the stuffing and use that. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. They're here, see, so now I can go. All I gotta do is my eyeliner, and I'm not gonna do my hair, to be honest. I'm just gonna throw it up in a messy bun, and then when I get back, I'll do my hair. I do have to ask Michael if I need to buy anything for the barbecue tomorrow. Usually they are always busy. I wonder what happened. Maybe bankruptcy, I guess. Hi, Poppy. Hold on, you guys, okay?
None of my stuff got wet.
Oh, none of it?
No, I'm hiding.
You were hiding your stuff? He's all excited. He wants to show me all his stuff. And I'm like, cavities! Just playing with all the candy. I guess they got a bunch of sweets and stuff, so they brought half of the cupcakes back, like the hell, which is okay, because we'll eat them. Junior already said he was going to go get some now. My mom makes quilts. My friend just gave her a big box of material. She is going to town making quilts out of them. See, isn't that insane? I'm gonna make you want me to open it?
No, that's yours.
Oh, I don't want it, Papa.
Okay.
Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm gonna make a book, like a scrapping book, to put pictures like these. But I'm doing it, I gotta show you guys. I'm gonna do it on live with you guys. It's gonna be super cute. I bought up a lot of the stuff already. All I need is the fabric. Literally, that's all I need, because I want the teddy bear fabric. I could use any other kind of fabric. I was even thinking of using the flower fabric that I have, that I used for my roses. Not the bandana one, but the other one. I was thinking of just using that. But I want the teddy bear one. I think it'll look really cute with the teddy bear one. It's gonna look really dope. And you could use it like for pictures or for scrapping or anything. I'm actually making it for Titi. And I thought it would be fun to make. I actually seen somebody on Pinterest making one. So that's where I got the inspo from. Let me see, Jaden. Let me see what you got. This year we didn't make a box because I made cupcakes instead. I was like, and plus he wanted that dino container instead. I need to get a new one. I'm gonna get one today. Hey friend, hey girl. Did you see my message on TikTok? What box? Ah, cause the rain. Is it still there? Oh wow, they're still gonna have to take it like that. I don't give a shit. This thing is literally almost no tiene nada. You guys, I just started watching this new show on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have seen it or watched it, where they're accusing this lady of unaliving 7 babies, bro. Like, what? I just started watching it. Can you guys hear the rain? I love the rain. Love the rain. My favorite type of weather is when it's raining and the sun is out and you can see like all the drops. Oh, I love that. Any day. I'll take rain over snow any day. Dude, I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I put some water in here. I told her and she was like, I don't know them folks. Really? That's crazy. I mean, it could be they're talking about somebody else, but I'm pretty sure, girl, that it was her. Because they're like saying about her rapping. Like Pink's the rapper. I mean, I don't know any other Pinks. Lady Pinks. But it's old. They're like old as. What if they're all lying, dude? Trying to pretend like they know who she is. Because they even said her phone number and everything. I'm not even lying. Like full number. But then again, like I said, I don't know her number, so I wouldn't know. That's the only way you'll know, right? Is if if she ever owned that number. I made my babies a little basket for each of them. Now I just need to go find PJs and a blanket to pull it together. Aww. They have $1. I Target for $3 and $5. Mama is tired of blowing them damn bubbles. That's funny. Oh, I hate when my liner is literally almost empty because it makes it. Come on, spray bottle. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm putting water in this bad boy. Normally, that's what I do when I'm running out. I don't give a shit. Have you seen it? I just started watching it. Yeah, that lady, she's a nurse or some shit. And the only reason they think it's her. The only reason they think it's her is because she was keeping like a journal, and in the journal she was writing all these things. About the babies that died. So, like, I don't know. I'm barely on the second episode. So I don't really know what's gonna happen. Let me see if my other one. I feel like my other pen that I got from TikTok, I really love it because of how small the brush is. But no lie, I don't know if it's just me or what, but it seems like it dries out fast. Same, the rain is my favorite when it's hot. Your makeup melts off. All I can say, I don't have. That issue. Personally. Okay, there we go. Now let me try to bring this one in and see what I get out of this one. I love sleeping when it's raining with thunder. Same. Like, even like the smell of it, you know, like leave your window open a little and then you can smell it. And it smells so good. You're like, ooh. I need to get another eyeliner. I'm going to try a different one this time. I've been using this one for a while, the Anastasia one, but I hate that it dries so hard. Like, it dries so hard to the point that it's hard to work with. Like, you can't even do shit with it. I want to go eat, like a really good steak. See, like this side came out really good. Me salió like more. Sideways, like flatter. I like it like that more than this side. So let's fix this side so I don't look like that. I'm gonna actually wipe that shit off because I like it better like that. I should have just used that other brush, this one that I'm using now. Let's see if I can actually just save it instead. I hope it keeps raining. Do you guys get scared to drive in the rain or the snow? Do you guys get snow? Let me know. Where the fudge are my makeup wipes? Did I run out already? I'm wearing the hubby's big old ass chanclas. Do you guys recommend any eyeliners? Hello, how are you and the family doing? Hi, we're doing good. They're all getting home. Actually, they're all home already. My last two littles just walked in. And my oldest went to work. I don't know if you guys saw him come in a while ago. He's at work, so. We're gonna go a little flatter. So that black Anastasia liner works good, but it dries out fast. It dries out fast and it gets like hard, like charcoal. Like it's so weird. And then if you want to go over it for whatever reason, like to fix it, it kind of cracks because of how hard it is. I wish they would have never discontinued the NYX one. Real talk. And it's so weird because normally my left side is the side that I don't ever have a hard problem, ever. And my right side is where I struggle more. And look at my right side came out first try. So that shit sucks. See, like it dries up like thick, like hard thick. It's weird. I should have just took it all off. See how it like clumps up like thick pieces? It's, I don't know why, but, and I used to like that, but now I don't because it's not a problem when your eyeliner is brand new and you have a bunch of product in it, but after, when it starts to be the end of it, that's when it becomes a problem because you can't do a straight line without having to stop and go over it. And when you do that, it gets all hard, and when it dries, it becomes like bumpy when you're trying to go over it, and it's like a bumpy road. So I'm not a big fan no more of it. I went, and plus it's what, $26 or something like that. It's over 20 bucks. For an eyeliner, it's crazy. So I seen that everybody's mad at Huda. What happened with that? Honestly, I don't even know what happened or what was going on. I just seen that a lot of people were like breaking all of their Huda Beauty stuff, palettes and stuff. I have a few palettes and I used their powder, but I don't know what happened. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna use the shit. I paid for it. If I gotta go and buy something different because I don't support whatever they did, then I will. But I am not gonna go and waste my money and throw it away. I'll just use what I have and that's it. Because no, girl, I'm not doing that shit. And if people want to counsel me, go ahead. Go. Who am I? I'm just little old me. Wouldn't make a difference if you do or don't. Really wouldn't. Okay, está. Ahí está. ¿Qué pasó, loco? ¿Qué pasó? Which liner? do you like best? Well, I used to like the NYX one, but it got discontinued. And like I said, the Anastasia one, I don't mind it. I like it because of how dark it looks. Like, it's super dark. But I don't like the fact that it dries really hard and then it makes it hard to do what you gotta do with it. Now, this one that I just started using from TikTok, I actually love the brush to it. I love how little the brush is. So I love that. Look at this. It's so little and thin. Like, look at that shit. Like, there's no way of fucking it up with this tiny little thing. But this one, I noticed that after using it for a while, it also starts to dry out. And then I have to keep going like this to get it going. But this one works really good. Look at that. It's like so little. I love that. I wish this one was as dark as the Anastasia one though. See, like, you can't fuck it up with that one. And this one was $7, $10. I was gonna say the NYX. Yeah, the NYX was my favorite. Esta viejita. Again, yes, we all love Crystal. See, like, boom. This liner, love. You're gonna get perfect thin lines. So maybe this is what I need to start using all the time. But I feel like, does it look like it dries shiny or no? I don't like when it dries shiny at all. At all, at all. Ahí está. Ahí está. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die, you guys. Let me get my charger. Ziggy fell asleep.